Hello, and welcome to the Mike and Gerald Sport Podcast Show. My name is Michael.
What's good, people? It's Jared. How y'all doing? How's
All right.
life?
All right, I don't know about Jared's energy today. Thanksgiving is coming up, so happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Turkey Day, people.
Yes. I hope
For those of you who eat turkey, for those of you who support the
for non-vegan fellows.
Wait, that's true. For you vegans, what y'all doing? Like, what would they do?
I don't even know. That's a good question. You eat fish?
No, vegans, you don't eat meat at all. You don't know, your only protein are plant-based.
So what do you
I
eat?
bet you did some BS, like, fake turkey-looking protein, whatever.
Oh, that's disgusting. Eat some tofu. Probably eat tofu.
It's probably going to be that.
Have some tofu. All right, for your vegan folks, like, y'all do your thing.
So, just for the tangents, you know there's this thing for, like, the vegans do? It's called wings. Like, they actually have, like, wings.
Yeah.
But it's, like, what's it called? It's protein, like, chickpeas.
Yeah.
With, like, a piece of wood inside to simulate it's a chicken wing.
Chickpeas and
And a
what?
piece of wood inside to make it simulate as a chicken wing. What's just what you meat?
So you need to go and get a job. All right.
So, you know what? God bless all of you guys.
God bless. God. I don't know, man. God bless. Just eat the meat, like, and let your conscience absolve that later. But I don't know. Welcome to the Mike and Jared Show. In this podcast, we try to bring you biased and sometimes balanced views. I put here sometimes because sometimes we're very passionate fan. I'm a Chelsea fan.
I think we're balanced when it comes to the opposite person's team.
When is your team?
And when it's your team, you're biased. You're so biased.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of folks that are listening also kind of feel that. So,
but I think I've changed though.
what way?
I have suffered. I've been through it. But the craziest part about this whole thing is that I went back and I looked at the Manchester United, like, I guess, position on the table.
Yeah.
It ain't that bad.
Yeah, no.
It ain't that bad at all.
Maybe let's make that probably the first thing I actually wanted to talk about. So it kind of bled into the first topic I want to talk about. So Man United has been on was it 4-game or 5-game winning streak. They're actually the best informed team in the league right now. If not the best, they're one of the best. They've not lost any game. Except since the ManCity game, they have not lost any game since then. They've just won. I think did they draw?
No, we've won 4, lost 1.
Lost 1. So not really bad. And you're like what, 6th?
We're 6th.
So like, but the problem and the argument from my end is that the teams that you're playing, you're supposed to beat them. Like that's your easy run. That's your easy run.
Now you play the big teams, they're gonna get screwed. They're gonna get turned over.
I feel like Christmas is gonna suck for you guys.
Let me go see. Who are they playing?
Christmas is probably gonna suck for you because if you're having those easy ones now, Christmas is not. You're not gonna like Christmas.
Probably beat Everton. No, not beat Everton.
Nah, everything is on some and plus with the
got that whole 10-point deduction.
We'll come back to them later. But yeah, everything is not looking so sure. You're definitely not beating Chelsea. Say something.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Who's going to beat Chelsea?
Hold on.
Who is your team?
Hold on. You do realize that Chelsea brings their A game to the big teams, of which Man U is
It's not. Let's
put it there.
I'm the mighty are falling.
When it comes to the big team, you guys come out rah.
It's like nah, bro. We're a big team. Like remember,
big team.
We're not big team.
Why will lose? So just saying.
I got nothing. I gotta come back.
Exactly.
I gotta come back for that. I gotta come back.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Now, do I think that Man U actually win? Probably not, because that team right now, it's a disgrace.
Yeah. And when are we playing you guys? We're playing you
December 5th on a Wednesday.
After Everton, right?
Yes, I'm coming here to come.
Woo! Let's go. I'm ready. Nkuku, inject it into our veins, yo. By that time, you should be fit. Proper fit. This is not a maybe or is no, it's proper fit. So inject that into our veins, bro. And Jackson, The same thing you did against Tottenham, where you where you sold out this all these better select.
No.
All these also free that are claiming that they are good.
Hold up. Jackson did not show out. He has a hat trick, but
Oh yeah, we actually have
he
a talk
played against a 9-man team. And the coach of Spurs, he's the only coach that can do something so stupid. Everybody's like, okay, it was okay. This guy was playing at the halfway line with 9 players against a full Chelsea team. It made no sense to me.
But I don't understand the narrative about there's a 9-man team and we beat them 4-1. When Tottenham played Liverpool, Liverpool were down to 9 men. Tottenham barely won that game. There was no uproar of you are playing a 9-man team and you can only win by 1.
No, there's no uproar about you guys winning. It's fine. You guys won. You guys deserve to win.
Why are you giving the comma?
But you are.
I'm saying this comma.
You're saying Jackson. You're saying your striker is going to come back and show out.
So you can't show it against all these show ponies.
He doesn't show anything.
Jackson has scored against City. Let's not forget he scored against City.
That City game.
What happened to the City game?
Sterling was on fire.
Bruh.
Sterling chose that one game to say, Pep, you sold me. I got you. I'll show you what it is.
Bruh. Sterling was so good. I started looking. I was like, did we sign another black Jamaican boy? Like, maybe because most of the black guys in the Chelsea squads, they are all on this Travis Scott Esther. So I'm like, did you sign another Jamaican boy that just like the Travis Scott Esther that decides to play? Because I could not believe my eyes, bro.
There was one I was watching.
So you have to have apology. You have to kind of deal with us. We go on different tangents. The tangents they will all make sense at one point.
He kept running at the City defense. Like usually he would get the ball and pass and then keep running by himself. Mm-hmm. This time he's like, no, give me the ball. I'm running at them. Like, wow, he was taking Sterling did not come to play. Sterling did not come to play.
He was taking a make off of Rodri and Walker. Like
Walker had a tough day that day. He had a tough day at work.
Nah. So going back to Man U Chelsea, because I feel like that's what we're going on for a tangent. Man U Chelsea. I feel like I actually see.
Let's do before we do that. Let's do a combined Man U team. Combined Man U Chelsea squad.
Okay.
Goalkeeper, who are you taking?
Goalkeeper, obviously Onana.
Okay.
Even though I know it's a Onana, right back.
Is James or Wan-Bissaka? I'll give you that. Centre back. Who's your RCB?
Thiago Silva.
Thiago Silva over.
There's no over. All of them. They are all of them combined together. They can't fit his left leg.
Left CB.
Left CB. Actually no. Left CB is Thiago Silva.
Okay, then who's RCB?
RCB is Disasi, but I'm not. I'll give you. Okay, take your Varane. I'll give you Varane.
Now left back.
Left back.
If you had Luke Shaw, you can't say anything, but I'll give you left back.
Left back, Cucurella. Cucurella have been on fire this season, bro.
I was saying I can't fault you because we don't have a left back.
Cucurella have been on fire this season. Like that man made me start thinking like maybe this is why we pay 60 million, because he just like against the only thing even against ManCity, the only reason why they were able to take advantage of him was because we were trying to do so much on the offensive side that we didn't have enough cover to help Cucurella because at one point there were 2-on-1 on him, and he was like, I don't know what to do. But Cucurella has been really, really amazing, especially against the Arsenal game. He showed why he showed his value, and I think over time they're saying things that Poch can still correct, like for example his crossing. So I'll take Cucurella. If you're not going on a tangent,
no one's fighting about Cucurella.
I'm not saying I'm impressed by him.
If Luke Shaw was available, this would have been a bigger fight. But
yeah,
let's say DM. You're gonna play 2 DMs or 1 DM?
2 DMs.
2 DMs. Okay, so 2 DMs. Caicedo.
Yeah.
And Enzo.
Yeah, Caicedo and Enzo.
Over Amrabat and Casemiro.
Don't worry.
I'll give you that. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
No, Caicedo no. I'll give you Enzo. Caicedo
So who's going to replace him?
Casemiro.
This Casemiro that has been acting like he's on retirement. Fire you. Fire give you one.
You know what?
Don't worry.
Put Gallagher.
Yeah?
Put Gallagher next to Enzo. I can't take it. Put Gallagher next to Enzo. Not Casado.
Okay, alright. We'll put Gallagher.
Exactly, yeah.
Gallagher and Enzo.
Okay. Attacking midfield.
Attacking me from Kuku.
No, he's not. He's unfit.
Okay, Palmer. Against
Fernandes?
No, Palmer.
Over Fernandes?
Palmer.
Over Fernandes.
You need to evaluate this season, what he has done this season. Evaluate what your Fernandes has done.
Okay, first of all, it's not mine. I don't like him like that. He doesn't have
your captain, your football captain. I'm just saying.
That club is really in the trash.
Wow. Yeah, Palmer.
Okay, Palmer. Right wing. Would have a right winger. Anthony.
He said Anthony. Right wing. I'll put let's put Sterling there. I'll put Sterling
left
there.
wing.
Left wing.
Rashford versus
Modric. Yeah, I'll give you Rashford. I'll give you Rashford.
Even though Rashford also has like less than Modric, but I feel like Rashford at least.
I'll give you Rashford for that one.
Striker is Haaland.
Yeah. No arguments there.
So you know what? All teams are kind of shit. Sorry to say, they're kind of terrible.
Yeah, but I feel like we're in a better state.
Yes.
We're in a better.
I think Chelsea 3 years from now will be really good.
Yeah.
Many things will be like, oh my god.
We're in a better garbage can. Than you guys. You know those so for all folks living in the US, you know those nice garbage can that the council gives you. We're in that nice garbage can. You are one of those garbage cans that you get from like Home Depot. You know those shabby and flimsy ones that just once 1 week blow them like this. Everything comes apart. That's the kind of garbage part.
This is how bad it is. I don't even feel like even defending them because I have watched them so much. I just get bored and annoyed. But anyway, okay, so we've done the 11. So obviously, if it was more Chelsea players than Man players, no argument here. Only two people that fought for was Martinez and Luke Shaw, but they're injured, so
they're injured.
They don't count. Now, do you think you will beat Man?
Absolutely. I'm confident.
Like 1-0 or like 2-0.
No, I see probably a 3-1.
Like 3-1.
Yeah.
A 3-1.
Yeah, I see Oilen at least getting one because I feel like one of the things
that's the score though.
Because I feel like one of the things Poch hasn't done well enough. But I understand because he's still trying to understand his defensive, who are his go-tos when it comes to like defensive starting in a defensive role. So I feel like we're still shaky at the back. Like for example, we considered 4 against City. Probably 2 of those 4 goals were like we could do something better about them. Like the penalty. That was soft. I feel like Cucurella should have. I can't blame Cucurella because look at that giant next to this guy. Like it was such an unfair matchup. But Cucurella still held his own. But I feel like Haaland dived a little bit there, so I feel like that could have been avoided. And then the second goal that I feel like could have been avoided was the same second Haaland goal that he scored with like his butt or with whatever he used to score. I feel like that could also have been avoided because I feel like Sanchez should have done better, and also Reece James should have been in front of him also with that goal. So yeah, I feel that's why I said 3-1 is because I feel like I don't trust us to keep a clean sheet when it comes to like playing teams that actually come out and attack you. If we're playing defensive teams, that one like I say we keep clean sheets.
Now you counter attacks.
Yeah, you try to. You try to. We
don't have tactics, bro.
Because what you do is
inshallah. We just say, hey, yo.
Yes.
Look at this guy go. Show up.
I'm going to actually clip this out. I will put this on Instagram.
Who's doing inshallah?
Man, does inshallah, bro. I'm done, bro. It's like a go with trust.
Like, yo.
Yeah. No, but I think the thing about you is that you try to play counter-attacking, but the problem is that your counter-attacking only goes one way. and your counter attack is not always effective
At all.
And when they catch you at the back, that's where I feel like we're gonna catch you. Like you're gonna catch you on some quick transition play, lob it over, and then Sterling's behind your whoever your right back.
And also, Man doesn't have a midfield. The midfield
your
that good.
Your midfield, yeah. When it comes to midfield battles, if you surrender that against Chelsea, we are just gonna have a field day. But yeah, that's kind of what's making me confident. And I think Rashford is injured. Correct?
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, coming out from the international break, he hobbled off from the squad, so he's injured. I'm not sure if he's going to be fit enough in time for the game, because if he's injured, he might miss the Everton game, and then depending on how severe the issue is, we'll see how he does coming back into the Chelsea game. So yeah, something to watch out. And isn't Ireland injured also?
He better not be, but I think he might be. But
yeah, because that's why Martial had to come in.
But it's unconfirmed.
It's not confirmed yet.
It's not confirmed.
Okay. All right, we'll see. But yeah, that's our starting 11, guys. Let us know if you agree or if you disagree. Let us know what your thoughts are. Who do you think you take out? Who do you think you add into the game? Moving on to the next agenda, I actually want to talk about Everton being deducted 10 points from the Premier League table. They've been deducted now. I think they're right above. Is it Luton or Burnley? Actually, Burnley. I think they're just right above Burnley, because Burnley haven't won any game yet in this Premier League.
Yeah, they're right above Burnley.
Yeah, they're right above Burnley with 4 points. And since the news broke out, there's been a lot of I'll call it clickbait that have come up about. Everybody knows about the 115 charges that was assigned that the Premier League found ManCity guilty of, or 115 violation investigating. So alleged.
Don't get sued.
Alleged. All this is alleged violations. They have not confirmed them yet. And then there was also there's some discrepancies, I'll call it.
Now that's some too, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There were some discrepancies that they found as it relates to player versus agent transaction between Chelsea, and when Hazard was bought, there was some not so violations. Let's just call it what it is. There's some violations. We don't know how severe they are, but post those news coming out, the Man City one, everybody knew about it, but the Chelsea one, it was actually the Chelsea ownership that actually surrendered some of this information. Like they willingly said, "Look, this is what we found, though. It's not also like kind of situation." You know.
Basically, the guy I can get games doesn't own the team anymore.
Yeah. So basically, when it's like when you're a kid, for people who grew up with very, I'll call it somewhat strict parents, when you break your parents' favorite dishes, and rather than you trying to be smart and say, "Let me sweep this," and maybe they will not notice, and one day they will ask, "Where's this plate?" You're like, and you just want to come and confess your sins. You're like,
"You confessed?"
Bro. No, there's some that that they will notice. So before they do notice, you are hoping that your voluntary submission or admission of guilt we somehow I did not say it will take away the ball whooping that's gonna come, but we probably somehow decrease it a little bit, because if you try to understand what's going on here, like in this situation, if they are finding themselves, they'll be mad in two fronts. One, you didn't tell them. Second, they have to find out by themselves. In this situation, you only have one transfer of energy. But it's like, why are you so careless, and you get the butt open? So I feel like that's kind of what Todd Bowley did with this situation. It kind of just volunteered and said, "Look, this is what we found," as we're trying to take over the accounts and everything and understand the dynamic of the team. Like, but one of the things that I don't like, and I've been seeing this a lot in so many podcasts that I've been watching, is Chelsea and Man City are going to get ready. I'm like, first of all, don't classify me with Man City. Man City are crooks. All right, they are broad daylight crooks. Our own ownership, he did some. Our previous ownership, our previous ownership did some
what?
It did some wuru.
Okay.
But I feel like if you look at since the time post Abramovich era, Chelsea has actually suffered. Like we suffered the transfer ban. Don't forget, we played a lot of hefty fans. Like ManCity have never been put in this situation. So like all this conversation of relegation of Chelsea, I'm like, bro, just chill. Like don't bring that to Chelsea's area. Like we're not. you know when the catch shoots it. I'm not among him. He stole and he killed somebody. Me, I just took small.
It's always like, I'm not among him. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'm not the one that did it. I did some small thing, but not this one is bad.
Not as bad as
his bad. His one is bad. Like
his one is better.
That's really what we're doing right now with ManCity. That one is bad. No, don't put us in the same bucket. No, we didn't kill somebody. We only thief something small.
Okay, but let's be honest. Okay, what exactly is Chelsea's allegations?
Chelsea's allegation is that I think there was some greasing of hands when it comes to like the agent of
speculation.
Edna. Again, these are all allegations and they've not confirmed them. But everybody that has been waiting for the Chelsea.
But truthfully though,
Chelsea.
This is even I am loath to say this, but they gotta let you guys. They have to like at least let you guys be, because you guys brought a player that you really elevated the Premier League to.
Yeah,
so you know it was good. Now ManCity on the other
those ones that they have to be cut.
ManCity, what they need to do is just do what they did to Juventus back in the day.
Yeah, just take them back.
Take away all their wins. Just move out. You know what? You won like 4 leagues. You take 2 out of your hands.
Yep.
Relegation.
And take them back to the championship. I support that.
Pep can leave.
Amen.
Yo,
sorry, I yelled.
Relegate ManCity, then Pep can leave and go play in a different club, and then we will have normalcy back in the league.
Pep has done a number now so much that he saw how very my amen was. It's like amen. Yes.
You know, I felt bad for Klopp the most because you guys said, let me try and match him. Klopp tried for like 2 seasons. Like, you know what? I don't have the same money he has. There's levels to this.
Klopp is like, you know when they cook jollof rice. For most of you know jollof rice. Pep is that guy that just carried. He came early and they gave him top of the bottom and he just catch everything. Klopp is that one that's like, is there this one that remain? Even the boiled parts. Give me the boiled. Give me the boiled part of this jollof. It will do something to me. Okay. I will take it. I'll manage it like that. Why Pep is out here with meat, shaki, pomo, all. They're ever asking you, do you want Sprite with that or 5 Alive? But yeah, that's kind of how.
But honestly, they need to. I don't know exactly how much of it is true. You know what? It's massive. Everything is true because there is no way a team that was not that good is now so good, and the money was just comes in naturally.
Yeah, because
they had like terrible ass companies.
First of all, they don't have any funds, so nobody should tell me that they have funds. So where's the revenue coming from? They didn't win any league for a couple of while until like they did a infusion and pump of money.
Yep.
So, and there were so many players that you bought that they definitely did not hit.
Oh, but hold on.
So, and they did sell players. They cannot tell me they sold players.
The one that's talking. Wasn't your club done the same way too?
What?
Abramovich, isn't he come and put money into your team?
But that's his own personal money now. There's no problem with infusing your own personal money.
Same with ManCity. ManCity is using your own personal money too.
Oh, no. The difference between us is that
it was done before FFP.
It was done before FFP. And also, like, we also had a lot of debt. But instead of Abramovich saying that I'm going to accept, like, you have to pay me back this money. Okay, if you have to pay back the money,
let it go.
You let it go.
That was the issue.
So
okay, yes, was on above
because what you call it, your own man ownership. They have debt.
It's a mortgage.
But out of the debt, they're still borrowing money.
It's a mortgage. It's a whole mortgage.
Oh man!
And then this whole guy that's coming to that's a bad part of the club. I'm just like, I don't know. And
they keep pushing it. Now that I saw a news on Twitter that says that they're actually going to push out this 25 ownership stake announcement until next year. Basically,
my whole question is this: what does his ownership stake actually give him?
It gives him operations over like footballing affairs, like that he can speak. He can actually
do that. But here's my issue:
what?
The Glazers still own majority of the
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So if they come back and say, hey, let's say he
They can
says,
override the best.
exactly, he says, let's get this guy. He's like, no, I want this guy.
Yeah,
override him.
but the problem, if you're gonna be, if I am gonna speak in for any Man U fan who's trying to be optimistic, the truth about it is that the Glazers don't care about footballing affairs when it comes to Man U. They just want money. So as long as this guy can guarantee them and say, look, if we get these people, they'll be getting us Champions League consistently. We'll maybe win one cup or the other. And there's no money in your pocket. If you use the argument, maybe they will actually just let him run things.
I think so. I mean, I feel like the money is there. It's just spent.
Yeah, you have to spend. Yes, spend it wisely.
Between Anthony and Casemiro, that's like 160 million wasted.
Because sometimes you have to think. Because I remember when the Todd Boehly era came, and when they had this old director of football, and I'm like, oh, Chelsea, we didn't sign enough experience and whatnot. But now I'm actually looking at some of the experiences that they rumored that Chelsea was supposed to get, and I'm just like, for example. There was a lot of conversations around signing Vlahovic. But what has Vlahovic done in Serie A so far?
He was only good for like 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah, and then those people wanted to take Lukaku and they will pay 35 million on top for 40 million. And I was like, who be Maga? Me or you? So I'm actually kind of glad with that board of like a directing operation of football, because that's how we got Kopama. Based on that, that's how we got Jackson. Like Jackson is a stopgap, but is a decent stopgap. Like doesn't allow us to be doing first nine all the time. Like at least we actually have somebody who wants to.
What happens to Kopama?
If Nkunku comes, Kopama will play more of a winger position, the right wing, left wing.
Okay.
And then Jackson might actually play cam or might throw him on the wing and then move Sterling. No, actually, you know what? I take that back. Take Jackson, throw him on the left wing, because apparently all he can do is one. Take Kopama, put him in as a cam. Take Sterling on the right, and then Nkunku up front.
But he's not a striker.
Nkunku is actually is dynamic, can play anywhere.
You know what? I cannot refuse to see this guy.
I can't wait.
The day the time that this guy is starting, I will be glued to my TV. Like, see, the Navy game happened that day, I will go that game just to watch Nkunku. Because you
Chelsea coach, you already know what to do. Inject Nkunku into our veins. Straight up. No morphine. I don't even know what the hell that is. But I'm so excited. I don't know if you know, but I'm so excited for him. And I've told you.
You know, morphine is like actually like
addictive drug.
Exactly, and it makes you feel less pain. So if you want Nkunku, is it going to give you pain or not?
Oh man. Yeah. See, I tell you, we're talking about Everton, but when we're talking about Everton, we went into the whole ManCity Chelsea thing, but. I don't feel Chelsea's going to get relegated. Like, no. I feel like it's just clickbait. Like I also
don't see them doing anything to ManCity.
Yeah, I think as long as Pep is there.
One, and also
maybe if Pep leaves, then they will now say,
everything was like, I think we feel like it was like 2 years or like review or whatever, and they got them. ManCity for like the past 4 years. It's always like, oh yeah, we're reviewing. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, there's some.
It's always going to be talk.
But apparently, what's spurring this whole heavy-handedness to Everton was because the British government actually started looking at the footballing body and saying, "Hey, do we need to assign a independent, like governing body, like operator that reviews?"
That makes sense.
And then Premier League is like, whoa.
Because one thing I can say, just as an outsider looking at Everton, they spend so much money on so much terrible players.
So much useless players.
Like, now you might be number one, Everton's number two, and buying useless players that don't make sense.
Yeah, and they never actually get rid of them to do anything.
Exactly, they just waste the money. So yeah, this was a good wake-up call for them.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see Chelsea actually getting relegated. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the number of injuries that we've had this season. And to provide some context to this, I wanted to talk about. Remember when they talked when the Premier League started and they said, "Oh, we are going to be adding much um, number of additional minutes for time wasting, and they're going to have like huge extra times." I feel like the first game we had like 11 minutes of additional time or 12 minutes.
Yep.
And like you've seen some like 20 minutes, 18 minutes or so, like playing after the game. And when the first couple of games happened, Varane actually wrote like a long-winded like protest against this decision. They're saying, first of all, you're already overplaying and overworking these players. Now you want them to be playing extra minutes, which sometimes you play 100 minutes, 98 minutes on the pitch, and then you expect them to perform in like 2 or 3 days afterwards because there's probably a cup game or a league game or Premier League or Champions League. That this is going to have a lot of adverse effects. And I'm not going to say Varane was the boy who cried wolf that nobody listened to, but if you look at the amount of injuries that has been happening this season, in my opinion, I feel like it's extraordinarily high. Like, it's way too high. Because if you look at injuries across the teams, and the injuries that are happening, they're not like, leave this thing and you come back in 2 weeks. Like, some injuries are like 5 months, 6 months kind of injuries. So, I'm just kind of evaluating. I'm like, is there something to be said about the additional time that is being added to each game? And second, I know the Premier League Klopp has complained about this multiple times, and they just say, yeah. Go sit down, play the game or you lose. Choose whichever one, but we are still playing the game. So, what are your thoughts about like the number of injuries? First of all, do you think like the number of injuries that you've seen across all teams, do you feel like it's been like really high, or do you think like
this is like it's been higher than normal? But I never thought about like if it was like longer games. I don't think I thought about it that way. Because most of the injuries also that I know of, they all started before the season even started, or they all happened like during the first few weeks of the season.
True.
So I would say like the longer games don't really interest me. Because I'm just like, seeing 9 minutes as an extra time is just ridiculous. You just get like, guy, you need to be done with this game already.
Yeah, like I feel like there has to be like a cut-off line. And like, as a ref in a game, you get to control like time wasting.
You need to do
like start dishing out yellow cards for people who are time wasting.
Do the NFL way or the basketball way. You just pause it. You just pause the clock.
True.
You just pause it and then we're done.
That is true. The basketball way, if you like, go and do what
you want to do. You just pause it.
They'll just pause the game.
Just pause it.
And you have timeouts and whatnot.
When the keeper is doing goal kick, you just pause it until you play that ball.
That's what I thought the rest were doing. And maybe that's why they feel like there should be more extra time. But maybe I should what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to do it. I wanted to lie that I will
time a game.
I'll time a game and pause for every stop. But I'm like, I feel like I'll be so like carried away with the game.
I don't get is that they have all this technology and they still like depend on a ref to like be like, oh, I'm gonna add 5 minutes. It's like no. My guy, this ball left this place, the game is paused. Until this ball go back to play, the time. It's not that hard.
So yeah, and that way, like even though and I feel like that pause should be very transparent. So even the broadcaster,
everyone should just know.
Like everybody should just know that, oh, we're gonna pause it. Because at that way, nobody's gonna say, oh, we played 20 minutes extra. We're like, no, bro, we saw it. It was 19 minutes of
exactly. Dude,
that's actually that's a good point. That's a good point.
You just pause it.
What you're saying is what the referees are already doing.
Yeah, but only them know.
Exactly. So we don't know. Maybe you have already bet on this game. You're like, you know what? Let me give you 5 more minutes.
That's like 10 minutes extra time. Yeah, so I'm telling you, see, like 10 minutes, 13 minutes extra time is just ridiculous.
Yeah, so I think this actually goes back to some of the cries that a lot of fans have had with the PGM world in general. It's just the level of transparency in regards to let people know what you are doing.
Yes.
Why are you covering this thing? We have all the rule book. We can Google it. Like, why are you why are you hiding this thing from us? Let us know what you are doing. How are you making your decision? What are the factors you are taking into making the decision? Because when you go and release the video at the end of the day,
You look stupid.
you look dumb.
How did you come to this?
Like, how can you not stop somebody to say, wait, let me check it well, and then no, it's not a goal, it's actually a legit goal. You say, oh wait, you actually blew play on. I meant you should stop. Like, how does that still happen?
The whole thing, like,
Acting as if we are doing landline situation here, as if you are, those.
it feels like these are the stories that you hear, like, oh, in the 90s they were doing this. It's like, oh, wow, in the 90s, like, this is 2023.
Yeah.
You have all the technology, you still do like some stupid moves.
Yeah. I have to apologize for my voice. If anybody hears any crack in my voice, I think it's getting cold out here. That's all I'm gonna say. It's getting cold in Jersey. What you doing?
You got COVID?
Nah, bro. No COVID. I think it's just a regular cold. I've been fighting it with a lot of tea and whatnot, but breaking that. If anybody notices, why does my
if you get me sick,
what happened? So you not eat your Thanksgiving turkey.
Exactly.
You gonna be alright. No, I think for me it's just build up in my throat. There's no like cough or nothing like that.
In your throat?
Pause.
Yeah, that is so stupid. You like pause. I'm like, we're not pause, we are talking.
Alright, let's move on to the next agenda. What I actually wanted to talk about next was I wanted to talk about the games that are coming up in this weekend. So we have some interesting games on Saturday.
Going to draw with Everton.
He's going to draw. Oh, actually, Brazil and Argentina are actually playing. Argentina is actually winning right now, 1-0. I thought, I forgot about that.
Mexico.
No, it was Otamendi that scored. How's that guy still playing for the national team? I don't know. Otamendi from ManCity. Remember that guy when they thought that guy was going to be like the next
the craziest defender that to me shocked me the most at how bad he was.
Yeah.
Shakira Mustafi.
Oh yeah.
You know what about Arsenal? I was like, oh, it's gonna be good. Yeah. It was him and the other one, the Gabriel.
Which other Gabriel?
Gabriel Polista?
Oh yeah!
Oh my god, they were both.
Oh yeah, Polista was trash. Polista just knew how to do raw fights. He had the Sergio Ramos like fighting and protecting his players in the game, but he didn't have the defensive capability. At all. That guy was getting red cards for fun, bro.
Oh, by the way, what are you doing with that? Kai Havertz was playing as a left back.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and he scored a goal. I'm just that guy's career is finished. I'm sorry to say it, Arsenal fans. I know you don't want to hear it.
He shouldn't have left by Leverkusen. I mean, he won the Champions League, so I mean,
yeah. So it won't complain. But Arsenal fans, I think you know what? I feel like you have actually worked beautiful well. It will have actually worked very well under Poch. Because I feel like Poch will have transformed him into the player that what he likes.
So what is he good at?
My understanding of what Havertz is good at is basically playing that free roam.
That Mueller
role, basically. You have to be a jack of all trades.
You want a striker to play that role.
But we now have a striker, actually.
True. But
and you actually have
Copama play.
We would not have bought Copama at that point.
It's true.
And then you have Nkuku that would help you like boost your morale a little bit, give you some tap-ins.
Anyway, sorry for the sidetracking.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about the next week games that we have scheduled up. When I mean next week, I'm talking about Saturday games. Saturday games we have ManCity versus Liverpool. Who you got for that game?
ManCity versus Liverpool?
Yeah.
Ooh. Just I kind of pick one because I hate both teams.
Haaland is possibly injured. He's doubtful.
Yeah, he's doubtful, right?
Yeah, but I feel like he's gonna return. He's probably gonna return like for that Liverpool game. I don't see him missing the game unless the ankle injury is actually worse than we thought.
Well, that game is gonna be nice though.
It's gonna be a good like back to back, like just back and forth kind of game.
Oh, and it's early in the morning.
Yeah. It's that 7:30 a.m.
7:30. You gotta wake up early.
Yeah.
Eyes all crusty.
Yep. 7:30 a.m. You just turn it. You just open that phone. You're like
number one versus number two.
Yep. Who you got for that?
I gotta give it to Liverpool.
Which you actually want Liverpool to win. And I feel like ManCity have been a little bit shaky.
Yeah, they gotta be got at.
They've been shaky because especially with that Chelsea game, I was like, first of all, when I was watching that game, like I was talking to you on the phone. I was coming back from church for that game. When I saw 2-2, I'm like, did they score own goal? My expectations were so low for that game. I was like, did ManCity score own goal or did they get a red card? Because I don't understand what was going on. Then I started seeing the game. 3-2, 3-3. I was like, where's this? Where is this Chelsea come from? And when I was watching the highlights of that game, the way Chelsea were like transitioning the ball from the back to the front, I was like, where's all this? You know what? Let me not go on a tangent. I go for Liverpool also for that game. The next game we have is Newcastle versus Chelsea. Who you got for that game? Newcastle. Ooh. I got Chelsea. You wanna know why? Newcastle's injury. Their injury is out here collecting.
Callum Wilson is injured, for a fact.
Yep.
He's always injured.
Yeah, Callum Wilson is injured. They don't have Tonali. He's been banned from betting game. Bruno,
he's injured too?
I think he is.
Well, if he's injured, then their midfield is done.
Maybe he's not.
Joelinton
is not going to do anything now.
Yes, he will. Box to box striker.
He only does it when you actually have good players around him. If it's not, because I saw him against the Dortmund game. That boy was so useless. He made me remember. He reminded me of that. I was like, oh, so this is the real Joelinton. They have a cover.
So disrespectful.
And I think what was horrible about it was that Eddie Howe was actually trying to push him into the striker role, but that guy is a midfielder. They have converted you ST to CM. You cannot go back again. For those who play FIFA,
is that even possible in FIFA?
No.
ST to CF. Yes, it
is possible
to CF to CF. Yo.
But this was the old FIFA before this EA24 nonsense. I don't play this EA24. I was playing it.
Have you got it?
No, I haven't bought it. I refuse to buy it.
It's Black Friday, man. You gotta buy it Black Friday for cheap. For the low.
I don't even think I have the energy for FIFA at this point. One time, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I just stumbled and I clicked on all these content creators of FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was talking about, oh, I should have moved the keeper. I was like, oh God, I don't miss this nonsense. You know when you're through on goal, and then the guy starts controlling his keeper. I was like, why do you have the extra hands for this? I only have hands for shoot, cross, do some sprint passes. Why do you have extra hands to be identifying your keeper and then doing keeper movement? What do you live in? Nah. That's what I feel like. I'm talking like I'm one of those uncles now.
You are.
But I still enjoy playing Madden, so I don't think I'm that old. But I feel like I'm just tired of the mechanics of FIFA at this point. So EA24, whatever it is, you're not going to see me. I'm not spending money I've invested enough of my money. If they took the money that I invested in FIFA, I will use it to buy a couple of shoes.
If you use that money and put it in the stock in here.
That would. Anyway, it was for the culture. We did it for the culture. Alright, let's move on to...
Speaking of stocks, guys, if you guys are into the stock market, NVIDIA is doing great.
Oh yeah, it's doing great.
I mean, I don't know if you should buy them because of my phone.
We're not advising you. So don't come and say that Mark and Jared advised you to buy it now. They have tanked. We do not advise you.
I'm just saying, just keep an eye on them.
Buy at your own risk. Alright, let's move on to the next game. I think this one should be easy, but Brentford or Arsenal.
Ooh, Arsenal.
Alright.
If Brentford had what's his name? Tony, I might say okay, maybe, but
speaking of, when is he back? I think he's back in January.
Yeah, January.
And he might not even play for them. Where do you think he's going? Everton.
Oh, it has to be Chelsea.
Yeah.
It has to be Chelsea.
Yeah. I don't think he should go to Arsenal. If I were him, I won't go to Arsenal. You know why? Because Gabriel Jesus is not going to play that City role again, because you know why Jesus left City was because they started play, he wanted to play striker. So if they are going to buy Tony, it's not
one has to go.
One has to go
because you can have Tony, Jesus, and the other one.
Yeah, yeah. So they have to sell somebody. Oh, actually, this might be actually interesting. Brighton, Nottingham Forest.
I want to say Brighton, but Brighton has been slacking on the low.
Brighton have been trash, bro.
They've been slacking on the low.
They won the game. Actually, in the Premier League, they have drawn their last 5 matches.
They've been slacking on the low. They're not as impressive as I thought they were going to be this season. That is deserving.
This is their last 5 matches. Draw, lost, draw.
So I'm saying, yeah, they have not been fun.
I feel like they're in free fall. They're actually in free fall right now. And then going into the Sunday games, we have you versus first Tottenham versus Aston Villa. Who you got?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think it might be Aston Villa.
Yeah, Aston Villa gone.
Because this Tottenham coach is crazy.
Woo! Emre,
he's doing some crazy stuff. So yeah, I feel like Emre is going to be like, okay, let me sit down and look at him. What does he do? He does this. He's going
to inject his players with those Arsenal London derby. It's going to be like, bruh.
Speaking of which, all or nothing. Is he going on this season?
I don't even know. That's a good question.
All or nothing.
That's a good question. I don't know if it's going on, but it'll be interesting to see what team is actually doing that. And then the next one that I have is Man U Everton.
It'll be a draw, solid draw, or they might even lose.
Yeah, actually, I say Everton win that game.
Nah, I mean they definitely have more reasons to want to win it, but
I see Everton frustrating the crap out of you guys. Everton will frustrate you so much, and they'll be like, you know what? We're just gonna chuck it up to Calvert-Lewis.
He's probably injured. He's probably injured.
Nah, he's not injured. He's playing. Like, you know what's so crazy about it is that I feel like that man, what's his name again? Sean Dyche. He has programmed it into every player in that Everton team. When you get the ball on that wing, I don't want you to be doing no foolishness. Chuck it in, cross it, and there's going to be somebody that will get it in. Literally.
You know Ashley Young's that too.
I don't even understand how Ashley Young is still playing, bro.
Ashley Young, Townsend, all these riffraffs. What are you guys doing here?
He said riffraff, bruh.
Sorry, not riffraff, but all these has-been. And then it was like, Everton, this is your issue. You keep having all these has-beens.
Yep. Ah, man, that's crazy.
Go to the championship. Go get the best players down there and move them up to you.
I think I got one for you. Non-English team related. This is Napoli, Atlanta. Who you got? Napoli just fired their coach, by the way. That useless coach that wanted to bring them down. Wanted to bring them to the bottom of relegation.
They got like a coach who hasn't been a coach in like a few years.
I don't know what's the name of that guy's name.
Wata Mazzari.
I'm not.
He used to coach Wolves. He coached Napoli before. I think he left and went to coach Wolves, and now he's back.
They fired him.
What's Sarri doing?
Sarri is in Lazio.
Atalanta.
I told you.
Osimhen will score a goal.
I don't know. I don't know if Osimhen is back yet because I know he's injured. Let me see his expected date. This is doubtful. It's an hamstring injury.
Oh, yeah. You can't be rushed out though.
Yeah, you can't be rushed back with hamstring. So yeah, I say Atlanta win. Milan, Fiorentina.
Oh, Milan.
Yeah. I might say a draw. Draw is calling the name.
Fiorentina?
Yeah, I say a draw. All right. That's all. You got anything for any wild card? Any wild card? Any trivia?
Any trivia? I was thinking. What is the most iconic number in Chelsea?
Iconic number in Chelsea.
So iconic shirt number.
There are a couple.
I know 11 is up there.
Yeah, 11 is up there. Drogba.
10 is there too.
I want to say 8.
It's only 8. Lampard. So who else is going? Okay.
I'm saying iconic as like whoever wears it understands the responsibility.
Who's the 8 now?
I think it wasn't.
You never know. List
Enzo, wasn't it Enzo that actually
list the last 5 number 10s in Chelsea.
last 5 number 10s in Chelsea? Actual number 10s.
Yes. Who wore the number 10 shirt?
Who wore the number 10 shirt? Pulisic. Useless Pulisic. He wore the number 10 shirt. Hazard wore the number 10 shirt.
Where's Pulisic right now?
He's in Milan. Juan Mata, I think, wore the number 10 shirt.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
Juan Mata words? I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
Oscar, didn't Oscar wear it at one point too?
After they sold Juan Mata, he gave it to Oscar.
Oscar wore it. And then number 10.
One more.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, he wore it? Oh my days.
Let's see, number 10.
Oh my days. There's somebody that you're missing.
Mikel. I didn't know that was a wild card. I was like,
Be careful where. That was what we hoped he was going to go where. But the moment was like your DM.
Turned into the DM of life. I don't know. That's all I know.
I'll give you a hint. He plays in the Premier League today.
Plays in the Premier League today. Chelsea player. William.
Yes.
William. Wow. Oh, wow. That's interesting. When did he wear it? What season did he wear it?
I think it was like 2016, 2018. You see?
Because I'm like, who's already number 10 to William?
He was number 10, 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Hazard left. But he was bad at that.
Yeah, he was trash. All right.
Joe Cole is a word.
Oh, why did I forget Joe Cole? Oh my God. Chelsea fans, please forgive me. Have mercy. All right. That concludes our episode today on the Mike and Gerald Sport Podcast Show. We'll try to upload this as quickly as possible so we can get your feedback, your takes on it. Please remember we are on YouTube, so please subscribe to our channels. If you're watching on it, it takes 2 minutes to subscribe, so please subscribe. If you're on Spotify, please like and add feedback, comments as you wish. We are also on Prime, I think. I don't know if Prime does. Amazon has some sort of podcasting, I think. I don't know.
Amazon Podcasts, I believe.
Yeah. We're on that. We're on Google. Google got a podcast. So please check us out on our different medium. We're also on Twitter. So we'll try to be more engaging with our Twitter so we can have questions, answers. I think very soon, actually watch out for something. Before the end of this year, we're going to have a question on Twitter where we're going to need some engagement, and we're going to need the people who are listening, people who are watching to just kind of give their thoughts and feedback on it. So watch out for that. Other than that, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Please enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the break. Be safe. Lay low. Take it easy on that turkey because Monday's coming and we're going back to work. So I'm just saying, you're going to hit the gym. Your gym instructor is going to be asking where those extra pounds are coming from. So just letting you know.
You're going to be fat too.
You're going to be fat.
But you should drink water.
Drink water.
Drink juice. Drink lots of water.
Yeah.
You want to hydrate your skin. Don't want to be out here looking 60 or 20.
60 or 20.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay safe, people.
Stay safe. Peace.